Hey bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I will tell you guys my K-pop opinions. These are just my opinions, so don't get offended please and thank you. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Luna lost queendom, get over it. I am so tired of orbits, y'all actually make me despise Luna. WJSN has a strong fanbase that vote and support the girls, but orbits don't vote or view Luna's things, yet they expect them to win? This situation just reminds me how lazy orbits are. Do y'all think saying "Stan Luna" on Twitter will make them win? Y'all are embarrassing Luna, not expressing your frustration. aespa's stages fit their concept. I won't try to deny that their stages are boring to watch and they don't have presence, but it fits their AI concept. I don't think it's intentional though, but it makes sense. While on this topic, let's just agree your faves lip sync. It didn't start with aespa. I think the only reason people like to talk about them lip syncing because they don't have stage presence. Hybe is handling the garam sandal poorly. First she was the victim, now they don't have excuses for her anymore. It just shows that they didn't do a background check on her, nor do they care about the situation. As long as Les Seraphim is okay, they don't want to hear it. Ain't no way they made garam pull a Hyunjin on us at the beginning of her career. That's sad. No one cares why you unstand a group. People say that it matters to make a video about that because the group would work on the reason why you unstand them. But trust me, BTS don't care that you hate their English songs. In fact, nobody cares. Stop making 25-minute videos about why you unstand a group. Stop making videos about it, please and thank you. NCT has too many members and too many subunits. People don't stan them because there is a whole zoo of them to even memorize their names. NCT 127, NCT U, NCT Dream, Super M. How the fuck do I memorize 25 people's names? I can't concentrate on one person during their interviews. Although I love how they never speak over each other, the line distribution is also fair enough, but NCT would have been more famous without 25 members. No song is objectively bad. I came to realize this when someone commented in my last video, WTH. Never be ashamed of what you like. It's part of toxic fan culture to think you need to explain and justify your opinion to others. Why are you putting that you are ashamed you like a song in the title? That implies that others are right in not liking it. Fuel to toxic fan culture. Just like what you like and skip what you don't. If you want to make videos and not be a toxic fan, don't make negative ones. This is negative by virtue of the title. It should say, songs I like period, no reason needed, it's your taste and your choice, it does not need to be explained to anyone. The fact your thumbnail says, "Hear me out," means you are trying to address other toxic fans. You need to block them or ignore them and move on. Don't justify toxic crap with responses. And I replied saying I personally feel like toxic fans made me ashamed to like the songs. I love all of them dearly and won't let toxic fans take them anyway from me. I am just putting it out there that I know these songs are objectively bad, but I love them. But I honestly don't understand what makes a song objectively bad besides the quality of the song. Just because you don't like a song doesn't make it objectively bad. Just know that someone else enjoys the song because you don't like it doesn't mean it causes ear cancer. Alexa has the worst discography in all of K-pop. But I have to give it to her for reaching SNSD level when it comes to the quality of her discography. Wonderland is the only good song. Sorry Not Sorry. It's honestly very sad because she is very talented and she can be at a Taeyong, Somi, and if she tries harder Boa level with her talent, but her songs are not for me. Pretty Savage's choreography was not bad as you guys claimed it was. I think the girlies were just not in sync to the point where it looks messy. But the whole thing didn't look too bad. Pretty Savage is my favorite song from the album, so I don't mind forgetting the choreo. Unstanning a group because of the fandom is stupid. Did you get into the group because of the fans or because you like their music, personality or visual? If you unstand because of the fandom, then you never really liked them that much to begin with. I know how people have freedom of association, and if you don't like being associated with Delulu fans. But the whole concept of unstanning a group because of the fans is stupid. Lip syncing should only be done when there is a need for it. such as when the group soloist is doing intense choreography or stage tricks in which maintain stable vocals can be tricky and they don't want to ruin the performance with a voice crack or missed note. However, I feel that for simple live stages at music shows should be as live as possible, even if there is a backtrack. In those cases, I feel like the idol's mic should be a level 10 while the backtrack should be at level 5. I know that's not how it works, but that's how I put it together in my head. I think Le Sserafim is a good example of live singing over a backtrack. Also, EXO is another group that comes to mind when it comes to live singing. Overall, as long as the live singing isn't going to damage their vocals and hurt them in the long run, the idols should sing live as much as possible. But if they are going to lip sync, then they better make up for it by putting on a good show. At least, that's how I view it. Since it's not only with K-pop, tabloids use viral things and ATM K-pop is trendy, but we need to stop pretend like K-pop companies don't use the same tabloids for clout. Both sides are companies and they want the virality, and K-pop companies tried to shove K-pop groups into the Western market and they still trying, and the reason I use this word, even if it sounds kinda negative, it's because companies don't know how to promote in the West, but they still try with the wrong ways. So, yeah, this opinion, it's two-sided and we need to stop believe that K-pop artists and companies care, let's say, about Rolling Stones and they were fans of the magazine and they read it all the time, etc. etc. No, the groups and the companies see a well-established magazine that can help them. Plus, pretty sure many times K-pop companies, artists suggest ideas and press coverage and not the other way around. In every music industry it happens, not only K-pop. It's sometimes embarrassing to be an ARMY or Blink when fans do stuff like this. The reason I mention BP is because I remember when G-Idol had their comeback and Minnie had red hair and Blinks were saying she was copying Lisa. With the whole self-love thing, I sometimes think ARMYs forget people were loving themselves before BTS were even born and making music about it. K-pop stan need know that everything their idol did wasn't invented by them, like concepts, hairstyles and makeup looks. I have two problems with the visual positions. First, it propitiates that these idols fit or are close to the beauty standard, which creates unfair treatment when there is a visual hole. Who are good looking just don't fit the standard. Second, oftentimes the Koreans call most visuals talentless and that they only have jobs because of their looks. Irene has said many times that she is more than a visual. Jisoo's gorgeous voice is often forgotten because of her beauty, and Suyu, who is an amazing dancer and proficient singer, gets called a pretty girl who can't perform. This is just women. I can also talk about Jin, who felt useless or not as talented as his members, and there are other examples. Yeah, there is a market for visual position and idols probably love being considered the prettiest still creates unfair treatment in a group, and it affects a lot of people's perception of beauty. Some idols just got into their groups because they were serving face. Lisa and Jennie are not the best rappers. There are a lot of K-pop fans who aren't rap fans. Period. Outside of the few bars in their Fave songs, they don't know anything about rap and the hip-hop subcultures. They don't even the basic fundamentals. This is why there are so many subpar idol rappers getting praised for their raps.